that's a wrap on my tech consulting career for now. Who knows? You want breakfast, my loves? Breakfast? Let's go. Good girl. Can you sit down? Sit down. Good job. Yeah, you say thank you? Good girl. Say thank you again. Good job. Good girl. Hello. My camera's crooked. We're going nowhere. I just went and got my Starbucks. Oh my God, I'm so American. To me, Starbucks is such an American thing. Like, I normally don't love Starbucks, but I was just craving it today. I wanted like a sugary coffee, so here we are. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe, and today's video is super exciting. I can't even not get straight to the point because this is my last day of work as a tech consultant. What? This is coming completely out of nowhere. I know. So today is Friday, and like you can tell by the title, this is my last day of work as a tech consultant. It's completely crazy, I know, and I have something so exciting coming up. My next career move is so exciting. I'm gonna make you guys wait for it. Honestly, I'm gonna make you guys wait for it. I'm gonna talk about it in another video. It is not full-time social media. It is still a job in consulting, but total switch. I'm so excited for it, but yeah, today's my last day. So I wanted to document this last day. I wanted to show you guys what, a final day working remote looks like, because it's definitely weird, and what a super busy last day of work is. Normally when it's your last day of work, it's kind of just like, you don't really do much, but I have a lot to do, especially to make sure that I'm leaving on a good note, that I'm leaving with the possibility of getting a reference from this job, everything like that. So really quick, let me fill you guys in on what's kind of going on. So about a month ago, I started the process of interviewing at a new job, and it was a very long process. I didn't tell anybody about it. Even most of my friends, I didn't tell about until I got to the last step, because I just wanted this new job so badly. I ended up getting the job offer, which was so exciting, and I gave 3 weeks notice to my current company, because the way in consulting, the way you work on projects is like, you can't just give 2 weeks notice and then you can, but I really didn't want to screw over my team. I really wanted to leave on a good note, so I wanted to give them as much notice as I could. Basically, the day I got the job offer, I told my work that I was leaving. So I really gave a good amount of notice. And then it just didn't feel real. It didn't feel like it was ending. And then all of a sudden, this week has been one of my busiest weeks in a while. And now here we are, it's Friday, it's my last day. So the other thing is that I have been extremely anxious, especially yesterday and today. Yesterday was really bad, and I don't want this video to be negative. I've been really trying to curate positive content on my channel, because I just don't want to be a complainer. I don't want to be negative, but you guys know the truth is that I'm a very anxious person, and that it's normal with anxiety. Sometimes you just get carried away, and so I haven't talked about anxiety a lot on my channel recently, so I did want to kind of include some of how I was feeling and be super real with you guys. So I filmed these clips yesterday in the peak of my anxiety, so this is a little bit of an update of how I was feeling yesterday. Hey guys, okay, I'm filming this like live in action, because I kind of want to document and show you guys what goes through my head, rather than try and recap it after it happened. So the past few days, basically since Monday, I've been feeling so anxious, and I haven't felt really strong anxiety in a very long time. Actually, I've been doing really well with managing my anxiety, calming myself down before it starts. And something interesting is months ago, when I was very anxious, I was unable to take deep breaths. My body would block me. So I take a deep breath and I get stuck. If you ever done a yoga class or a breathing class and they tell you to breathe in for 10 seconds, I could breathe in 4 or 5. And this week I cannot take deep breaths. That is how I know that is like a physical symptom of my anxiety, just tight chest. I know it has to do with my last days of work because I am putting so much pressure on myself to be perfect when I leave and to get everything done perfectly. I feel weird saying this, but I know she didn't mean it in any way to cause anxiety. I know she didn't, but my manager made a comment saying, make sure you leave on good terms. And I just interpreted that as make sure you leave being perfect. And I've been working so hard this week, but I'm so busy and there's just no way I can get everything done. And I'm freaking out. Like, I am completely freaking out. And my house is a mess. Like, it's a literal disaster. I need it cleaned by Saturday. Like, Exhibit A, Maggie's destroying something over there. Like, I just feel like my life has, like, spiraled out of my control suddenly. And I don't know, like, I can't get a grip on it. And it's making me so, like, hearing her play with something is giving me so much anxiety right now. Like, give it. That's not good. Anyway, so I've been trying to, like, stay on top of it. Been doing little things, but this morning and last night it was so bad, and starting this morning too. And anyway, this morning I just want to talk about what happened. I realize it's getting long. I woke up at 7 a.m. and I fell back asleep for pretty much 3 hours. Like, I slept through my alarms. I slept through, like, I knew I had to get up and I just kept sleeping. And I had an appointment. Like, I slept through a call. That's how bad it was. I literally slept through a call. But I had an appointment that I had to, someone is messaging me. If I put this in the vlog, like, that's crazy. It's crazy because anxiety is literally sabotages you, because I'm anxious about doing a good job and it's in return causing me to do a terrible job. Like, anyway, all that to say, as something that happens when I'm so anxious is I cannot wake up. I sleep through everything because I'm paralyzed. And I don't know, I just wanted to say this in case, like, I've realized I used to think it was like me being lazy or me like avoiding things, but it's literally my body like physically shutting down because I'm so stressed. So I just thought it was important to include this and to talk about it because, you know, we often think of anxiety as panic attacks or chest pain or headaches, and those are all really real symptoms too. But I don't know, I wanted to say this in case anyone else gets this weird sleeping thing. I literally feel like my head is going to explode right now. Like, it's like the more anxious, it's such a vicious circle. It's so bad. And I know that how it looks, like it probably looks like, oh, it's her last week and she's slacking. And it's just this thing that, like, we can't talk about. Like, I do not feel comfortable telling them, like, hey, I'm super anxious. Like, there's no way I tell work that. So anyways, this being my last few days of work, you guys are getting an extremely honest Zoe, because I used to filter myself because I know they watched my videos and I didn't want them to, you know, to say anything. But now I can say whatever I want. So you guys are getting my whole truth. So there it is. I am struggling today. The things that make me feel better, I know this, are cleaning up. So I know that doing a big cleanup will help. And just taking things one step at a time and getting things done. So to start, I'll deal with that message and we'll go from there. So that's that. This is going to be, I guess, inserted, whatever. Anyway, thanks for listening to my breakdown. Okay, it's a little bit later and I'm feeling a lot better. And I just want to tell you guys what I did to feel better.
because it wasn't easy. So basically, I had to admit to my team that I wasn't going to get everything done. That was my struggle. It was just that I felt like I had too much assigned to me and that I just couldn't get everything done. And I knew I couldn't, but I wanted to find some way to get it all done. But accepting that I couldn't do it was hard enough. And then it's really hard for me to admit to others that I'm struggling or that I need help with work. Like, I always just want to be perfect. But I said to myself, you're going to continue feeling like shit for the next 2 days. It's going to hinder you from doing everything else. So just say it. So I told them, I said, hey, guys, listen, like, I'm super overloaded. I'm nervous that I'm not going to be able to get everything done in time because the deadline was tomorrow night. And like, I had to return my computer and stuff. Like I'm done tomorrow, basically. So it's not like I can work over the weekend or anything. I was like, basically I just said, guys, I'm nervous. I'm not going to be able to get everything done. Like, you know, is there any way anyone can take something off my plate? And we ended up realizing that some of the work that was assigned to me was a duplicate of what some of my other teammates had already done. And they just offered to kind of take that off my plate. And I was super, super grateful. And it wasn't even a big deal to admit that. So that's a really good lesson for me that I want to share with you guys is it's okay. And I know how hard it is. Like, trust me, I know how hard it is, but it's okay to admit that, you know, you're having a hard time and that you don't have to say, oh, I'm super anxious. You don't have to give excuses. Like, I don't like that. I don't think that's very professional to give a lot of excuses, but just state the facts. You're worried you're not going to be able to get everything done. Can someone take something off my plate? It worked out really well today. So I'm so grateful for that. And I'm just feeling like everything's a little bit more manageable now and I can keep working. So really happy about that.
So that's it. Yesterday was honestly a terrible day until about 5 o'clock when I shut everything down. I didn't even finish everything I had to do, but my stepmom and her partner were taking me out for a celebratory dinner, which was so fun. And then I was able to relax. Then I woke up this morning and felt super anxious again. I'm just seriously, you guys, putting so much pressure on myself. It's unbelievable. On top of the fact that, you know, I'm trying to get excited about this new job, but I feel like I can't until this one wraps up. And I'm going away in a few days. So I'm only going to be in Montreal for 2 more days and then I'm going to Vancouver for a week. So I just feel like there's so much spinning in my brain and yeah, I'm getting really anxious and overwhelmed and probably having a latte is not helping, but here we are. The other thing I want to talk about is, like, do any of you guys get like this? Like, I don't help myself when I get super anxious and like I feel like I've really spiraled into a pit, and like over, you know, the last year I've really learned how to manage my anxiety and how to you know, arrange my life so that I can prevent myself from getting super anxious. But then I've just spiraled into this pit where it's like something that really helps me is waking up early, doing my journaling, doing my morning routine. I don't do that anymore. I wake up and I look at my phone and I start work. Like, so toxic. I'm not taking enough breaks during the day. Like, I'm not keeping my space clean. That's another thing that really helps me. Like, I'll show you guys my desk in a second. It's so messy. Like, I'm just not helping myself. And anyway, I'm so mad at myself right now, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. I'm just like, I'm fighting with myself in my brain. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Just finish this day. Finish your tasks, close your computer, you know, reset it to factory settings, delete Microsoft Teams from your phone. And that's it. That's it. Tomorrow I give back my computer and then we're done with this job. So, oh, it's so crazy. Anyways, I'm rambling a lot. This is going to be a really rambly vlog, but I need to start work now. I need to get into it. So the plan for the day is that I have tasks that I need to finish and I just need to sit down and power through those. I have one task that I need to finish for client A. I think that is going to take me about 2 hours. And then I have another about 2 hours of work for client B just to wrap up some testing. Then I am going to send my goodbye messages, my goodbye emails, you know, take note of the people I want to add on LinkedIn, all of that. I do think it's really important to
stay in touch with those people that you know you had a connection with and that you worked with, whether that be for reference or a job down the line, anything like that. It's so important not to burn bridges when you're leaving and do a good job, hence why I'm so anxious and putting so much pressure on myself. And then I have my exit interview at the end of the day, and then I am closing my computer forever. So with that being said, let's head over to my desk and get started. This is like the longest vlog intro ever, but we're only doing one day. And you guys know me. You guys know I ramble. I'm sorry. Sometimes people tell me like, Zoe, your vlogs are too long. And I'm like, then find another channel to watch. Welcome to the disaster that is my desk. It's such a mess. I feel like it can't focus when it looks like this, but I'm gonna give myself like a big clean after I finish work because I just feel like that will be more satisfying. There's also like, what do you call those things? Dust bunnies. What do you call it? Like in the wild turn, what are they called? What are those? Tumbleweeds. There are tumbleweeds of dog hair and like straw because she destroyed, Maggie obviously destroyed a toy. Oh, my life just feels like such a mess. But okay, let's get to work at this messy desk. We haven't had any B-roll in the vlog yet, so here's some working B-roll for you guys. Get rid of one computer, plug in the other. Let's go. Gosh, I am about to press send. Ready? Let's do it together. Watch my thumb. This finger. That was an email wrapping up all of my work for client B. I just finished everything. I feel so good. So I just sent an email saying I'm done, finished everything, and thanks for being my co-workers. I still have a little bit more for client A. I finished all of my like work. I just had a knowledge transfer call, but we have a wrap-up call at the end of the day today. So I have about a 1 hour break that I'm gonna go eat something. So I'm gonna go see Camilla, grab some food. She's so cute. She made lunch and asked me if I wanted some leftovers. So what a good friend. We're gonna go, let's go have lunch and then we'll finish wrapping everything up. Now I'm starting to feel excited. My anxiety is definitely subsiding and I'm feeling good. I want to quickly show you guys my outfit today. This is a new little matching set I got from Aritzia. I love these shorts. They're like sweat shorts, but they're kind of short and they're also high-waisted. So when it's warmer outside, I can wear it with like a crop top. I'm really into like super high-waisted and crop top. And I like the look too when you like tie the sweater around you like diagonally like that. But yeah, this is the matching set. Maggie, are you ready to go outside to go see Camilla? Camille? Oh, I just finished my exit interview. It went well. I wanted to, this lighting. I thought I would just briefly touch on the exit interview in case maybe none of you have experienced or done one before. It's basically an interview with HR. Sometimes it's with your manager. This one was with HR, and they ask you for feedback and they just ask you about your experience to try and capture why you're leaving. And I know people have different opinions on what to say during an exit interview. Some people are like, I'm out of here, I don't care, I'm just gonna say everything was fine. Personally, I love giving feedback because I think there's always room to grow, and like, especially here at my previous company, I feel like they treated me really, really well throughout the past year. And so I do want to give my feedback as to like why I'm leaving. So I thought, I thought the call went well. I gave my feedback. There wasn't much to say. My reason for leaving is really just I'm ready for something different. You guys will learn all about it very soon. I changed my sweater. You guys probably notice because I'm going to head out after work. So I have one last call and then I am going to just pack up all of my equipment. That's a wrap on my tech consulting career for now. Who knows? I just had my last call and I just feel so good. I feel like I'm ready to close the chapter. All of my anxiety is gone. It feels mostly sweet. Like I was gonna say it feels bittersweet. It feels mostly sweet just because I am so excited for what is to come next. The only thing that kind of is making me a little bit emotional is the fact that this job really supported me through the pandemic. You know, I am so lucky I didn't lose my job throughout the pandemic. I was paid, you know, a great salary. I had a lot of flexibility. Like, I really did have a great pandemic job, if that makes sense. And I'm really, really grateful for that. And when I think of it that way, that like this job, you know, kept me employed, kept like a roof over my head, kept me fed, like kept me working through COVID, I'm so, so grateful for. The other thing is, you know, a lot of you guys found my channel through leaving my old job and starting this one. So a lot of, you know, my YouTube career has been totally centered around this job as a tech consultant, which is really, really cool. I mean, I know you guys are going to be really interested and excited for what I have coming up career-wise, so I'm not even worried about that, but it just really is like the closing of a chapter that was quite a positive one. So I thought I would just chat as I pack up my computer. So this is my work computer. I'm never gonna see it again. I've got a new computer coming in. One thing I was grateful for was to be working on Mac at this job. I really, really, really hate PC. So I'm so glad I got a Mac, and my new job's on Mac too. So that's exciting. So I thought I had another box, but all I have is this one. So I'm just gonna put away the charger. So those are most of my final thoughts, was just like, wow, this job supported me through the pandemic. And the other thing that was cool is in my exit interview, the HR rep let me know, you know, that I'm definitely leaving in good standing and that I'm like eligible for rehire. So if I ever did want to go back, I could, which is not something I would rule out. Like if I wanted to go back to tech consulting, like I would consider going back to this place. I would say I overall had a really good experience. So yeah, so we just had my last call. I sent in, you know, my final goodbye emails, my final thank yous. I really hate saying goodbye. I'm definitely like an Irish exit kind of girl. Like, I hate saying goodbye. I just think it's so awkward. But there were a few people, like my manager, that I really wanted to say like a proper goodbye to, and a thank you as well. I think it's nice to say thank you, and it's nice to leave with some nice feedback, and just, you know, so whatever. At this point, I'm just rambling, but that's it. Pack this up. I'm doing a terrible job. Oh my God, get in. Done. So because I hate not knowing things, I decided I'm going to give you guys a little hint as to what is next. This book came in the mail for me today, and it is definitely homework before I start my new job, and is a bit of a teaser. So here's my hint. This book is called The Messenger is the Message by Mark Organ and Dina Zenick. How to mobilize customers and unleash the power of let's try that again. How to mobilize customers and unleash the power of advocate marketing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being on this tech consulting journey with me. I am so excited for what is next. I hope you guys are too. Thanks for watching this video. I know it was a long, rambly one, but I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Oh my God, the next vlog is going to be on the way to Vancouver. So see you guys in Vancouver.
For the record.